Hello, welcome to the fifth day of our 2025 intentions instead of resolutions yoga. And today we are going to try to find gratitude. So let's get started. Hello. Hopefully, by this date and time, we're nearing the end of January, we are able to take stock of things that we're happy with and things that we've been able to accomplish. And we should be able to find gratitude for those things. And hopefully, this practice will help you by doing like a moving meditation. Now we're going to start today in a seated position, but we're going to bring our right foot in and extend our left leg out to the side. And once we have our torso facing our feet, or our single foot, what we want to do is put our right hand on the outside of that left thigh and take our left hand and reach up to the sky and then over. And while you do this, try to spiral your heart up to the sky. And we're going to release and do the same thing on the other side. So shifting our bodies over to the right, taking our left foot in, extending our right foot, placing our left hand on the outside of that right thigh, taking our left hand and reaching up and over, trying to spiral our heart up to the sky and looking upward with our eyes. Now we're going to go into a little flow. Now we're going to start, though, in table position. And before we start that flow, we are going to curl our toes under and lift our knees for a hovering table. Once we've got our knees up off the mat, I'm going to count from 10, and that's when we'll release our knees to the mat. So raise them up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release your knees to the mat. Now we're going to place our feet on the mat with the tops of our feet in contact with the mat. And we're going to do a couple of cat-cows. So taking a deep breath in for cow and a breath out for cat. Breathing in for cow and out for cat. Now we're going to step our feet back and our hands forward a little bit, and we're going to go into plank. We're not going to be here for long, so don't panic. We're going to take from our tailbone, we're going to raise up to the sky for down dog. We're going to step it out a little bit, and we're going to go into a flow. So what we're going to do is step to the front of our mat, but we're going to crisscross our steps, one foot in front of the other. Until you're at the top of your mat. Your feet can be hip width apart. We're going to raise up to flat back and down to forward fold. Have a generous bend in those knees. And then sweeping our arms up and overhead and bringing them down into prayer position, mountain pose. And we're going to do that again, reaching up and going right back down to our forward fold. placing our hands on the mat, stepping back to plank, peeling that tailbone up to the sky, taking a few steps here in down dog, then taking crisscross steps again, starting with the left foot over, then the right, then the left, and then the right, left, and then the right. This time, make sure your feet are flush together. Then we're going to raise up to flat back down to forward fold, generous bend in those knees, sweeping our arms up and overhead and bringing them down to prayer position, mountain pose. And we're going to sweep our hands one last time and immediately go into a forward fold. Then from this forward fold, we're going to place our hands on the mat and we're going to step back, but this time directly to down dog. Raising that right foot to the sky, bending that leg, crossing over, reaching for that left elbow with our knee, back up to three-legged dog, bending that knee, reaching for the right elbow, back up to three-legged dog, and then directly into the center for a low lunge. Now from here, we're going to squeeze our thighs to the midline, and we're going to sweep our hands up and overhead for high lunge. Then we're going to release our hands to the mat, step back to down dog, then raise the left foot to the sky. Bend that knee, bring it up and over towards the right elbow. Back up to three-legged dog. Bend that knee to the left elbow. Back up to three-legged dog. Then slicing right up the middle into a low lunge. Then squeezing those thighs to the midline, sweeping our hands up and overhead. High lunge. Now we're going to release that, hands to the mat, step our left foot back, lower to our knees, and then we're going to put our knees as wide as the yoga mat, and we're going to lean back and reach forward with our hands and our head to the mat for extended child's pose. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Now slowly lifting up, swinging our feet to one side. And now we're going to lower to our backs. This time we're just going to roll back and hug our knees to our chest. And with our hands, fingers interlaced, we're going to grab that left knee and raise the right foot to the sky, having your foot flexed or pointed. But whichever you choose for the extended leg, do the same thing with the leg that you're holding. So if your right foot is pointed, make sure the left foot is pointed as well. Then we're going to switch to the other side, switch to the other side, and switch. And now We're going to hold on to that left knee and raise our head and our shoulders off the mat, nearly reaching for that left knee with your nose. And then switch. You should feel the abdominal wall kick in. Switch. And one last time on each side. And switch. Now we're going to lower both legs to the mat. And what we're going to do next is lying down on our backs, we're going to do hip circles. Now, they're generally easier to do when you're in down dog or in a standing position, but we're going to utilize the mat and our floor to help our legs glide across the surface. So we want to start with our right leg. Turn your right foot out, bend that knee, and bring that right leg up as far as you can. Then cross over your body with that knee and sliding back down. Then we'll switch to the left side, turning that left foot out, bending that knee, bringing that leg up, across, and down. We're going to do that 2 more times on each side. Right foot out, slide that leg up, go across your body, and slide back down. Left foot out to the side, slide up, and over, and across, and back down. And one last time with the right foot going out. Bring that knee up, over, and across, and back down. And the last one, left foot out. Bend that knee, slide it up, across, and over, and back down. Now we're going to end this in seated. So come back up. And really just be grateful for the little things. Little things can make us very happy. Little things can also drive us crazy. So we want to take the focus that we've been able to acquire since the beginning of the year. And now with gratitude, focus on the things that we've done well, the things that have made us happy. And hopefully, in leading our lives with intentions in 2025, we can change the outcomes. So until next time, I'll see you again. Bye.